Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. So somebody had asked me to show them an arrangement with a little depth of a pot. So I thought I'm going to show you this pot. Now this is an old pot. You can see all the paint splatter, but I kind of left it as it is. It kind of looks like a marble effect, so I just left it as it is, but there was a lot of paint splatter. This was basically a brown pot. It's a plastic pot, very old one. Now if you want to make an arrangement in this, now you can see the pot depth is a little bit more. Apart from that, it being a plastic container, so we have to be extremely careful. So yes, we can still use this pot for making an arrangement, but for that we will have to use all of these articles that we have over here. These are basically broken clay pots, so we will have to kind of reduce the depth. Now of course we do not need to cut down too much, but still, to be on the safer side, we will cover up a little portion of it with these rocks. So as you can see, we have reduced the depth of the pot. Here is our soil mix, which is a mix of garden soil and some sand. So now we have selected our succulents, which are going to be our graptovarias. So I'm going to first start placing them before I add the soil, so that I know what the arrangement is going to look like. It's little difficult to do it while looking into the camera, but we will try and position and see how it's going to look like. So I think this is going to look good. So I'll start filling in the soil. So we are done with one side. We have fixed one side of our pot. So now comes the second side. So now comes the other side. We will fill in some soil at the end. It is the same mix. In fact, this time I have added a little bit of perlite and pumice as well, along with the aquarium sand and garden soil, just to experiment and see how it works, because I just want to be very careful working with a plastic pot. I'm not a very big fan of plastic pot, but because this was just vacant and I didn't know what to do with it, so I thought I will use this. So now we will make another triangle on this side. So guys, this is how it looks finally. I didn't like this succulent at the corner over there. It was not looking that great, so I kind of made it look more flat rather than it being very elevated. Of course, a lot of arrangements do require the thriller, spiller and the filler, but in this it's more like a very flat arrangement. So I skipped this larger, because this was supposed to be the thriller in this, but I just skipped it off because you can make arrangement as per what you like. So guys, finally moved around a lot of plants. I kind of didn't like this at the edge. It was not looking that great. So after searching around, and I found these succulents, so I kind of added with the other arrangement. I felt like it was a very monotonous color, but this has a little bit more color, even though it's not a lot, but a little bit more color. So I thought I will go with this. So I added some succulents. So this is my Graptovaria titubans. This is my Echeveria onslow, Graptovaria marpin. This is Echeveria albicans, and this is my Echeveria alba beauty. Now guys, another important thing, always make the arrangement according to your environment. As I said, my environment is very mild. My succulents do not go in a very strict dormancy, so I don't have any issue mixing two different varieties of succulents. When I say two different varieties, Graptovarias are winter growing succulents, whereas Echeverias are winter dormant succulents. So for me, it's not much of an issue. But if you belong to an environment wherein your succulents tend to go dormant, so I would advise go with succulents according to the dormancy and non-dormancy, because a lot of times people also tend to use fertilizers. So if you're going to make an arrangement like this, and let's say that the winters are over here, Graptovarias are going to be in their growing season, Echeverias are going to be in their dormant season. So if you're going to have an arrangement like this, and if you're a person who tends to add fertilizers, then definitely your Echeveria is going to have issues. If you are a person who belongs to an environment wherein your succulents tend to go dormant, I would suggest keep your dormant and non-dormant succulents separate. Do not mix them together. So guys, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe and keep planting.